What's going on, guys? Hey, just want to make a short video in case some of you guys are asking about some of the sparkly color changing paints that I've been doing. You can actually get those at Hobby Lobby. Let me show you a can. So here's one. It's Testors Color Shift. This is called Blue Galaxy. I'm not using this one today. Just because it's not one that I want to do, because there's some things I want to show you that these color shift paint does, and I've been experimenting. These are kind of hard to experiment with. These are, if you can see, $9 a can. Not very cost effective, man. Very small can. See that? 3 ounces. 3 ounces of paint for $9. Very expensive. I've looked on Amazon. Some of these are going for $35 a can, which is ridiculous, and I'm not paying that. I'll go to Hobby Lobby, which my wife was very generous to give me a $50 gift card for Hobby Lobby for Christmas, which I greatly appreciate. And she gave me 2 of those cool cases to hold my cars in, which is also greatly appreciated, because y'all have been sending me a lot of cars and a lot of things that I don't have, and they got to be in cases, man. And when it comes to the point that I'm looking at them and I don't have it, I've never had it, I want to touch it, I want to roll it, I'm gonna open up that pack. So I need a place to put them in, because Lord knows that those hard plastic cases, you know, for customs and stuff, are very expensive. 6 for $10. I mean, that's very expensive. So anyway, so I'm gonna be doing 2 paints, and I'm going to show you what happens with its color shift paint. So the first one is this one, 2017 Ford GT in black. Very beautiful already, but I have 2, so I get to open up one and play with it. And the other one is a new Red Liberty Walk. A lot of y'all probably have had that for months. Just showed up the other day at my grocery store. So let's see what happens with the color shift paint. I will tell you this. let me I'll just kind of show you. So this is my kind of there it is. So there's a pot of water. I've heated it, and I heat it because if you heat the paint just a little bit, and we're not talking boiling water, we're talking just heating it. If you put the paint in there, let it sit for, I mean, we ain't got to go crazy like a long amount of time here. Just to heat up the paint just a little bit, because it'll sit there, it'll get warm. When you shake it, you'll get a much finer mist out of the paint. Okay, so don't like boil it, put the can in there, because it will literally expand the gases inside there and blow out the bottom, blow it out the top like a rocket, or puff out the bottom where you can never set it on a straight table again. So literally, we're just gonna sit there for a minute. I don't know if I can see that. I don't know. Hang on a second. Let's see if I can. There I am. Hello. Apparently on video I cannot shift it around, but there they are. And I think these have been here long enough. Yeah, they're quite warm. So give me just a sec. I'm gonna put you back on the stand. Okay, so red car, purple sunrise. And try not to shake these as much as swirl them. There's a lot of glitter, man. There's a lot of glitter. Do a little test spray. Again, we're just gonna hit this. Okay, so first test spray. Not much difference, but it is becoming more pink. And I see a little more sparkles in there than there was. Definitely around the back end. A little more sparkles. So this shit again, and it is kind of windy here, guys. I'm sorry if there's like a noise distortion or anything, but it is a little windy. Definitely pinker. And we're just trying out things, guys. I mean, this is not like a definite science that anything's going to happen. You know, it is pinker. There is a lot more metal flake in there, and it is overcast today, and I apologize to that. I don't control the weather in Texas. Texas has its own mind, and it will tell you that it's going to be bright and sunny, 75 degrees, and it will be windy and 65 degrees. So, it did change the bright red to a nice pink, which I'm fine with. So I may let this sit. You know what? Let's don't let it sit. Okay, we're gonna let that sit for a minute. I hit it with the green copper. Hey, it wasn't doing nothing with the other one. Why not? So now we have this black 2017 GT, which I absolutely love. That we will hit with the green copper, and we'll see what happens. Well, you know what? I mean, that instant results. I mean, look at that. Didn't take much of that expensive $9 paint. Yeah. And I didn't hit the back very much because that back, it's all like, it's kind of like blacked out. I don't like that. That actually looks pretty good. So I'm glad I didn't put a lot of paint into that, but as you shift the paint on this one, I mean, it didn't take very much. So a $9 can go a long way. But on this black GT, I'm pretty happy with that. And I'm pretty happy with the dark recesses that stayed black. I'm fine with that. And I did detail the lights beforehand. And I did detail the titanium exhaust in silver. And I think that looks absolutely good. So this experiment was a success. Oh yeah, look at that. Copper to green. Yeah, it's great about this car. Headlights already detailed. You have to do much. You already got all the tampos on there, and all I have to do is detail the red lights and the titanium exhaust. So this one's a success. This one, oh, this one's looking good now. Now that it's dried a little bit, you can kind of see that it's got a color fade to it. Definitely not bright red anymore. And it'll probably be fine. So I'm gonna go put my triple thick clay. So this is what I've been using. Triple thick crystal clear glaze. This is what I've been using for a clear coat. And if you do it pretty soon, you'll be all right. I wouldn't go super heavy on this. I would treat it like you would any other clear coat. Take your time, light coats, rather. Sorry, can't speak. And I'd go ahead and do light coats. This is self-leveling, so it will fill into all the grooves, all the other places. But if you do it too soon, you'll have puddling. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the warm water that's already over there waiting, and we'll see what happens. All right, so I already see some problems on this one. Can you see that right there? This color shift has a tendency to puddle in the recesses like this, but if you hit it, hang on, I'll check. All right. So you can literally just take the point of a towel. If you get it before it gets too dry, you can actually just kind of peel that off. Yeah, I went a little too heavy with that. Went just a little too heavy. But in all honesty, I mean, that color shift didn't do much for it. As long as you get off the ugly parts fairly quick, you won't have to restrip it. In fact, if you see how I'm doing, it's like rubbing out the front end of it, rubbing out the bottom sides of it. The graphics show up much better. And you still have all the effects up on top, but you'll get another color break off of that. So those are what I call happy mistakes. Happy mistakes happen. I didn't want to peel off the color shift off that license plate because I kind of want it very visible. And if there's any type of ripples or dimples or anything on there, that clear coat will kind of blend in with everything else. Well, that was not good, but it happens. All right, let's get a clear coat. Always. And keep your clear coat away. At least a foot or so away. Sides, bottoms, backs, tops, let it sit. Also, again, this will self-level itself. Awesome. So let's do this beautiful success, because in everything you do in customizing, there will be successes, there will be mishaps. I'm calling that one as a miss. I'm counting this one as a success. So we definitely want to go good on this one. And that's it. It don't take much. Triple thick glaze is great. We didn't get too heavy. Everything looks good. Maybe it got a little bit heavy. It sucked up putter a little bit there, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave it alone because it will self-level. And I apologize for not posting a lot of stuff over Christmas. I haven't been doing a lot of things. I've been overnights. In fact, Christmas Eve, I worked till 7 in the morning, Christmas Day. Got off of work, drove 2.5 hours to go see my mom, who I haven't seen since 2019 because of the whole COVID thing. She didn't want no one seeing her. She didn't want to get sick and die. And got to spend the day with them, my brother, who I haven't seen in a while. And so yeah, cars are taking a back seat. And that's okay, because this is a hobby. This is not my life. I mean, this is a hobby. Family is more important than anything in life. And so sometimes I tell myself, when I've been out in the garage for like 5-6 hours, stripping cars, painting cars, sanding cars, polishing cars, I tell myself, hey, you haven't watched a movie with your family in a while. You need to go inside. And so I have to make that judgment call. So you know what? You're right. I don't have to do this 24 hours a day on my day off. I need to spend the most of the time, because when I work nights, I hate it that I spend most of my days off sleeping. So I know I got off at like 7 o'clock this morning, and I should already be in bed, but I've learned that I can go to bed at 2, get back up at 9, and I'm good. I can be there at 10. So you got to learn to do your balances in life. Learn you can work nights when it's not something you normally do, and you can do it. Find your balance. And most important thing is finding your balance in life. Find your balance with your family, because your family needs you more than you know. You know, they need to see Dad there. They need to see Uncle Chuck there. They need to see their husband there. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'll show you the results of these later. I'm going to put these inside the cabinet, put up all my paints and everything, dump out the water because I don't want mosquitoes in my garage, because this is Texas. And even though it's like a beautiful 60 degrees, mosquitoes are killing me right now. But anyway, I hope you had a great holiday, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And we'll be seeing these things pretty soon on the turntable, hopefully. And if this one doesn't turn out, I think it's turning out pretty good though. It's almost a salmon color now instead of bright red. I think I'm gonna like this one. I really do, because it looks like a lot of pearl in there. So we'll see how that works out. If it doesn't, I'll strip it, paint it black, and there you go. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great night, or great day, night, whatever you happen to be watching it at. Just be cool, be safe, and be nice to one another, always. Have a great day.